1 out of 20 of my patients, or probably actually less than that, I say, I think you should have surgery. So who is that patient? Because remember, I'm a spine surgeon, right? So people who are coming to me, they've already been vetted out by a lot of doctors or just got better in time or by conservative measures. So I'm kind of seeing the worst of the worst. And yet still, it's very rare that I say, I think you should. So who is that patient? That patient is the myelopathic patient. That patient is this patient with the signs and symptoms of myelopathy. So what are those signs and symptoms? Number 1, dexterity issues. Okay? So what are the questions we're going to ask the patient? Are you having difficulty with fine motor movements? Are you dropping things unexpectedly? Are you having difficulty buttoning buttons? Right? Those sort of things. Are you getting sloppy handwriting? These are very subtle findings that people don't necessarily relate to a spinal cord problem. Yeah, you know what? It's funny you ask. My handwriting's been getting sloppy the last 6 months. I couldn't figure out why. Or, yeah, now that you mention it, I keep dropping things. Or I can't pick up, I'm having difficulty picking up fine things off the table or coins. Yeah, you know what? Every time I button my shirt, it's kind of, it's a little difficult now. So that's number 1. The first sign of myelopathy is difficulty with dexterity, fine motor movements of your hands. Number 2, gain and balance. That's another thing a lot of people don't always correlate with spinal cord compression. They have imbalance. Yeah, you know what? It's funny, I'll be walking down the hall and I have to grab the wall. I've actually fallen a couple times in the last 6 months. So that's number 1 and number 2, first sign of myelopathy.